All right, folks, it is the 13th of November, 2021, and I am, it's a Saturday morning. I'm recapping what went on yesterday, and I just, was kicking myself all day in the afternoon about what I did and what I didn't do, and I'm just going to recap. So, what I've noticed is when I have this thing, I'm using this software. I got 15 minutes worth of a video, and I have to shut it on or shut it off and turn it back on and everything to give a live environment. But doing that and some of the other things I get caught up doing, I miss my focus, and I lose my focus on my actual trading and what I need to be doing. So I want to show you that if you watch my other videos, you know I trade the first 5 minute candle. So yesterday I had my order in above the first five right here, and it was 78 and a quarter is what I had my order in at. And then as it came down, I figured, okay, it's probably going to give me an opportunity to get in. Well, it did in here, and I got in. I moved my stop up and got stopped out with no loss. I think I had a $14 loss or something like that. So it came back down and was really showing that with everything turning around, it was going to go back up. I could have just left my order in right here and just left it for the day and been good. But I went ahead and played it here. I got filled, didn't get stopped out. It shot right through everything going up. But because I was so caught up in doing all this other extra stuff, and one of it being worrying about getting the recording going and everything else, uh, I I got out too soon. I moved my stop up too quick, and then tried to get in, and I made like 35 bucks for the day. So, but anyway, here was a good 1, 2, 3. Here's you got 1, 2, 3, buy above this high. That was a $2,000 move right here, and I missed out. I made 35 bucks, which was that was stupid on my part. I should at least made the $400 that I always have on my uh, take profit. And part of this video is I'm making this for myself to come back to when I see these situations again, and I'm going to remember that there is a video I can come back and look at instead of the journal. When I used to keep a journal, I'd keep one for a little while, and then I would stop writing in it, or I wouldn't go back and read it. The videos I can always come back and check it out. So I will go right now. Let me go over to the 1 minute chart. Okay, so here's the first 1 minute candle. Well, actually, the high of the first 5 minute was right here, where I originally had my stop loss, my buy stop. It moved down for the day and then came back up, and here was that buy where I got in. It pulled back. This on that other chart I showed you was a 5 minute chart, and I got in above this high right here. It pushed on up. I had a good, I was up over 200 bucks at one point, and then I moved my stop up when that, and this was silly on my part. I should have just kept on the 5 minute chart and just kept my stop down here at break even. And then I would have been good. Look, it never even came back down here. But I moved my stop up below this low right here, got stopped out. I made $100 and some, I think, or maybe it was 200. I don't know. But yeah, what happened was it stopped me out. And I got in again above this high because it looked like it was going to go back up, or maybe it was above this high. I can't remember right now. But I kept a 5 point stop, and it stopped me out, so I lost 100 bucks on that. So at the end of the day, I was only up like 35 bucks, and that was just not a good way to trade. So like I said, if you go back over here to the 5 minute. All you have to do is just after you put your 5 point stop right here, or even above the high of the first 5 minute candle, just keep it right there. And as the candles move up, just keep putting your stop below the last candle. Maybe you don't always want to do that. Sometimes it'll trick you out. But maybe do two candles back. Whatever. You see what I'm saying though, is if you got to keep you got to keep profit, but you got to let it breathe, and that's what it was doing yesterday. Look at this. I mean, it went over $2,000 I would have made if I would have had two contracts and just took one out at 400 bucks and let the other one run and call them runners. That was like a once in a month trade. seems like every month you get a runner that goes. You don't know when it's coming, but it just seems like one of those days you'll get a full run where you can make about 100 points. So I just want to throw that out to you, and for myself, because I'm going to be coming back to this video and use it for reference. So, but it did have my 1, 2, 3, which I really like. Is that 1, 2, 3, boom, buy above that high right there, or buy above the first 5-minute candle. Because look at it this way. On that first 5-minute candle, it went up a little bit and then came down and then just kept going down. Well, all the people that got short in this area, they have all these buy stops are right above this high. So just think of all those buy stops got run, and it was just a freight train from then on. So that's something to just keep in mind. I don't know if that's true or not. That's the way I look at it, and it seems to work for me. So I appreciate you watching this long. I know I kind of rambled, but this is what I'm looking at doing, is not recording live anymore because it was just taking too much from my focus for the actual trading. So I appreciate you watching the video, though, and please give it a thumbs up if you did like it, and subscribe to my channel if you would. Okay, I hope you have good trading, and see you next time.